Do you know the difference between an animal and a human? Well, one difference between an animal and a human is that humans know the difference between right and wrong. However, when your back hurts and you're freezing, while others are discouraging you, it can be very hard to do the right thing. That's how I felt during spring break. I'm exhausted, shoveling snow through a snowdrift piled by the wind at the base of a small cliff. And I'm not alone. I'm near the top of Mount Seymour, a mountain range that overlooks Vancouver, BC. Inside the hole, a 7th grader and an 8th grader are scraping snow off of the ceiling to make it big enough to fit 4 boys. Me and Ethan, a boy just as young as me, are pulling the snow out with our shovels. My eyes are heavy and my muscles feel like lead. I want to fall asleep, but the cold wakes me back up. This is survival camp. Our instructor had said most people can't save themselves in a winter emergency. Maybe you're snowshoeing and then you get lost. A snow cave can save your life. Understand, with spikes on our shoes, we've traveled over icy rivers, across rugged terrain, and up to the top of Dog Mountain, and then back down. If you were with us, you'd be freezing to death. The 8th grade boy says, "I've hit something, maybe ice." The 7th grade boy looks in and says, "Nope, it's a tree trunk." I look in and I realize we're going to fail. So I say, "Let's make a new snow cave." The 8th grade boy says, "No, why should we make a new snow cave? What's the point of working on this one when we aren't going to succeed?" I don't care. You do whatever you want to do because I'm not helping you. What would you do? I'm too small, too tired. It's not like I can just make a new snow cave. But then Ethan says, "I'll help you." It's not every day when you meet someone like that. Tired and cold, we build a snow cave big enough for 2. It's in the shape of a T. First, you dig in, sort of the stem or entrance. Then you widen up the top part, which makes sleeping platforms, 1 on each side. You arch the ceiling to then make it stronger against collapse. We did that, and we even lined it with pine needles. 20 minutes later, and our instructor comes. "We're late. We gotta scramble or else we'll miss our ride home. Pack up and let's go." 20 minutes, and we see the steep, snowy slope. It's surrounded by trees, some without their pine needles. At first, the 7th grader and the 8th grader, along with the instructor, make it to the top. I'm slowly climbing up, tugging my backpack with me when I look down. That's when I see it. Ethan's gloves are slippery because they're wet from the snow. So he drops his water bottle, and when he reaches for it, his shovel falls too. They both go tumbling to the bottom of the slope. Ethan clambers up with me, but then the 8th grade boy says, "You dropped it. You go get it." Ethan says, "I'm too tired." And I see it in his eyes. It's true. The instructor is nowhere to be seen. Up ahead, trying to get a signal to call our bus. Then, when I want to help Ethan, the 8th grade boy says, "Don't help him. He's trying to let me get Ethan to suffer. I don't want to do that." So at that moment, even though I'm tired and I'm freezing, I still want to help Ethan, who helped me build our snow cave. My family always taught me when you have the opportunity to do something good and make an impact on other people's lives, you do it. You go out there. You do what you can do. We don't always have all the right answers, but in your heart, you know what's right. So I slide down the nearly vertical slope and reach down to grab Ethan's survival tools. I then clamber back up, and then they start cheering me on. On my last step, I hand Ethan his shovel. He smiles and says thank you. What a day. When your back hurts and others are discouraging you, it can be very hard to do the right thing. But remember, what separates us from animals is that we know the difference between right and wrong. Dig deep. Do the right thing, because the result is good memories, ones that will last you your lifetime.